This is going to require some participation on your guys' part, because I don't think we've done this version here yet, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll just kind of roll with it. But there's a part that I'm going to say E-O-O, and you're going to echo after me on the E-O-O parts. It'll be real easy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. E-O-O. 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 Together now.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, I heard your family and friends talking before services, and they had more ruach, they had more spirit than the Shabbat Shalom we just got. Do you think they can do better? So I think they'll do better, though, if I pass the power off to you. So when we wish each other a Shabbat Shalom, we are just wishing each other a day of peace. So I'm going to pass Avi here the power to have him wish you a Shabbat Shalom. And with as much ruach, as much spirit as you have, I'm going to ask you to wish it back to him. So Avi, here you go.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It's good power, right? They're so much louder, especially your sister Aura. She was so much louder, right? Lots of ruach from the family. It is so great that we are able to be together and to celebrate Shabbat together. As we come together and celebrate, I want you to think about things that are bringing you joy. Anybody want to share something bringing them joy on this Shabbat?
It's always bar mitzvah, so yeah.
So yeah. Spoken like a true little sister. Other things bringing us joy?
My assistant principal's here.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
I went to the beach with my grandparents and I got my messenger app working.
Oh, very exciting. We got to spend some time at the beach during Mardi Gras break, and I don't know how many parents have allowed their children to use Kids Messenger, but we were just introduced to it, and so now she can chat with her Jacob's Camp friends, which is very exciting. Other things bringing us joy on this Shabbat. Do you want to whisper it to me and I'll tell everybody? No? The smile on Phoenix's face is bringing me joy.
warmer weather.
It has been gorgeous today. Oh, not for long, right, not for long. Other things bringing us joy?
We have, I think, 16 family members gathered for Avi's bar mitzvah. That's a lot.
Wonderful to be together with family and friends and celebrate.
This week we only had a 3-day school week.
A 3-day school week. Some people had 2 days off, some people had 3 days off, some people had all 5 days off. What an exciting week.
The weekend.
It's the weekend, absolutely. The weekend brings us joy. It's Shabbat. Thank you, Aura. So great that we are able to celebrate and to be together. Everything that you need to celebrate Shabbat will be on our screens. But if you'd like to follow along, I invite you, if you're sitting in a chair with arms and you'd like to follow along in a prayer book, you can find that prayer book on the shelf right underneath the chair in which you are sitting. If you're sitting in a chair without arms and you'd like a prayer book, we can help get you one from the shelves in the hall. We're going to invite you to sing along with us, clap along with us, read and pray as we bring joy to this Shabbat. Let us welcome Shabbat by lighting our Shabbat candles. We are in our prayer books on page 120 and 121. I'm going to invite up Avi's family to help light our candles, Mary, Ilya, Aura, and Sophia. Microphone.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Light the
candles. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
The four of you
shalom.
can head back to your seats. Let us join together page 124. We read together. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Let us now welcome the presence of Shabbat, page 138 and 139, with the words of Lachadodi. When we get to the final stanza that we will sing together, we will invite you to rise, to face the door so we can metaphorically greet Shabbat to our special community. Let us sing together.
Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lechadodi likrat kala. בני שבת נקבלה. מורי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם משמחה ובשורה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי כלה, בואי כלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה.
We just greeted Shabbat, so I invite you, before you take your seats, take time to greet one another. Wish someone in front of you, behind you, to your right, to your left, a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. I speak here?
Not yet.
All right. Is me sticking when I speak? All right, so.
Hey, did you know I took that picture in Israel?
And you know you made lots of our slides.
Yeah.
So we thinking about? Yeah, you're good. You got this. You got this.
Once you've had a moment to greet a few people, I invite you to make your way back to your seats. Let us continue this theme of welcoming as we welcome the ministering angels of Shabbat with Shalom Aleichem, page 142.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharei, Malachei Elyon. Ni Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ulchem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Ni Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Ni Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Ni Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
I invite you, as we enter this transitional moment of our liturgy, if you're comfortable doing so, to take a cleansing breath. As you inhale, maybe hold in your lungs one of the things shared at the beginning of services that is bringing us joy. And as you exhale, try to exhale your worries away. Don't think about the items you haven't crossed off your to-do list. Don't think about the things you need to do in the coming days, but just allow yourself to be present in these joyful and prayerful moments of Shabbat. We continue, page 144.
It gadol v'kadash mirabah, v'almad yivrach yirtei v'yamich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyom echon, uv'chayei dechot beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, v'yimaru amen. Yehesh merabah v'barach, le'alamu al me'hamaya, yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitbar v'yitruman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadal v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shmeit kudshah b'richu, la'ela mikol b'chata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, la'amiram rabah, v'yimaru amen.
We continue on page 1 146. Please rise.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated. We continue reading together on page 149. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom
the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu lemadeta, otanu lemadeta. Okein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokbenu, u'kumenu nasiach bechukecha, v'nizmach b'divrei toratecha, u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed, ki chem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem lekeyomam v'layla, lekeyomam v'layla. Ve'ahavatcha atasir, mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael.
Please rise.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto le'olam va'ed.
You may be seated. We continue chanting together, page 154. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha uvleftecha v'derech ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We read responsively on page 157. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. That brings me joy is having Michelle with us and bringing such beautiful music to our Shabbat services. Some of us, when we connect to our liturgy, to our prayers, connect to the words passed down from generation to generation. Some of us connect to the melodies, the ways we sing these words. Some of them ancient, passed down for many years, and some of them more new to bring meaning to the themes of our prayers. The rabbis who put together our liturgy knew that at nighttime, some of us, before we had beautiful buildings with lights, before we walked around probably with a flashlight in our pocket, that many of us might have been scared at night. Even now, with all of these things, many of us still look over our shoulder when we're in a new place or walking in the dark. And so when nighttime comes, the rabbis added a prayer to our liturgy, asking God to create a shelter of shalom, a shelter of peace over us at night. Many musicians throughout history have taken these words and set them to different settings, both using the familiar Hebrew and many different interpretations of the English. Tonight, as we ask God to shelter us in this shelter of peace, we're bringing you a new version, which is a few different versions brought together. And we hope that one of them will allow you to connect to this theme and find your shalom, your peace in this moment, as we continue both pages 160 and 161.
Hashkifenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Hashkifenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Hashkifenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Leshalom. V'ha'amidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Hashkifenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Amen. Hashkifenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkifenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Hashkifenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim.
As we find our shalom, find our peace on this Shabbat, I want you to think to yourself for a moment, what is it about Shabbat that you love? Is it being together with friends and family? Is it singing these words passed down from generation to generation in a variety of ways? Is it the delicious challah we will eat later, or the treats we will have during Oneg? Is it opportunity to just be together? All of these things come together and remind us to pause. We run from activity to activity, from place to place during the week, and Shabbat is our reminder, no matter what, to pause and allow nothing but joy and peace to enter our lives. So think for you what it is that helps you find that peace and that joy as we sing and celebrate together, page 162.
Leshamru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורות המריד עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות המריד עולם.
beginning on page 164. Please rise.
Adonai sifatati pach ufi yakita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips and my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu. Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei HaKol, Vezocher Chaserot V'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Hoseh U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayer Kol HaTarav Le'Oshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morit HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayei HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Nofim Berofech Olim, U'Matir Aserim, U'Mekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Tichamot HaBa'Gevurot, U'Vidom Elah, Melech Memit U'Machayeh, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah leHachayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom Elohucha Selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. We continue reading on page 173 together. May these hours of rest and renewal
Open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Ritzei, Ritzei, Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu, Damecha Yisrael, U'tefilatam be'avat tekabel, U'tehi l'ratzon tamid, U'tehi l'ratzon tamid, Avodat Yisrael Amecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Shehotecha levadecha, v'yiranavot, Shehotecha levadecha, v'yiranavot.
we read together on page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks.
For the gift of life, wonder beyond words. For the awareness of soul, our light within. For the world around us so filled with beauty. for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulacha na'eh lehodot.
We continue singing together as we offer prayers of peace on page 178.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki ata melech Adon Lecho HaShalom. Ki ata melech Adon Lecho HaShalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. L'tov be'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Baruch atah Adonai, hambarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom.
We continue now with a moment of silent prayer.
Olam chesed yivaneh, yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. Olam chesed yivaneh, yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. Olam chesed yivaneh, yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. I will build this world from love. Yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. And you must build this world from love.
As we join together tonight in prayer and celebration, many of us in this space are probably feeling a sense of joy and a sense of shalom, a sense of peace, but we know there are those still searching for their peace, both with us tonight and in our friends and family and throughout the world. And they're suffering possibly an illness of body, illness of spirit, or illness of mind. So let us turn our prayers now to those in need of healing. The names you see on the screen are names of people in our community, loved ones and friends of people in our community in need of healing. If you'd like to share one of the names on the screen aloud, or another person whom you are thinking of, I invite you to do so at this time as one community. Let us join together for healing for all. Do me a favor, raise your hand if you've ever put together furniture. Ooh, look at all the hands, look around the room. You know what I'm talking about, the kind that comes tightly packed in a box with instructions that sometimes make sense and sometimes don't. I remember doing this multiple times in my life. The process always seemed frustrating. And the end result normally had a few pieces left over that I could never account for. Has that ever happened to you? But seeing my hard work come together into something that would help me was always rewarding, no matter how frustrating the process was. This week, we read a section of Torah where God tells Moses, "Va'asuli mikdash v'shachanti betocham." Let them make me a sanctuary that I may dwell among them. At first glance, this entire section seems architectural. Measurements, materials, acacia wood, gold overlay, blue, purple, and crimson yarn. I promise you, Avi is the only young person who knows the biblical Hebrew words for all of those materials, because that's what you're reading tomorrow. Did you know that? Yeah, because you're going to talk about it tomorrow, right? Yeah. He's nodding if you can't see him. But our sages teach us something pretty radical. We think about this structure, and the Torah does not say that God will dwell in it, meaning in the sanctuary, but instead it says that God will dwell among them. not in the structure, but in the people. It is not really about building a space for God. It is about becoming a space for God. We will hear more about this Torah portion from Avi tomorrow morning when he becomes our teacher, but I want to focus on a few aspects of this ancient building project. It begins with God asking everyone to contribute if their heart moves them to do so. Not a mandatory tax, not an obligation, but a gift of the heart. This can remind us sacred space is not built from power. It is built from individuals with willing hearts. In a world where so much feels imposed upon us, news cycles, social media algorithms, societal pressures, the Torah insists that holiness begins with choice. It is also striking to me that this command to build the Mishkan as a place for God to dwell amongst the people comes while the Israelites are still wandering in the wilderness. They are going from place to place. I should have asked you at the beginning who remembers Lincoln Logs. Anybody remember Lincoln Logs? That, I'm so happy to have so many hands up. That is what you should picture for this building project. Because since they were still wandering in the wilderness, it was a project with lots of details that they had to be able to put together and take apart, and put together and take apart over and over again, all because they wanted to. They have no permanent home, no settled land, no political stability. And what does God tell them to do? Build. Not when you are secure, not after you have arrived, not when everything makes sense, but God told them to build now. For me, there's something profoundly hopeful about that. In moments of uncertainty, personal or communal, our instinct can be to wait, to say, when things calm down, then I will invest. When the world feels stable, then I will commit. When things are not as busy, then I will do that thing that I am really interested in doing. But this section of Torah teaches the opposite. It teaches that building sacred community is precisely what carries us through these moments of instability. Rabbi Nachman of Breslov taught that each person must build a mishkan within themselves. The beams are our commitments. The curtains are our boundaries. The light of the menorah is our awareness. The ark is the Torah we carry, the wisdom, the memory, the covenant, the stories we share from generation to generation. So on this Shabbat, I challenge each of us to think about the following. What we are being moved to give. Is it our time, our talent, our compassion, our commitment? And what is it that makes us choose to do so? May we each offer our gifts freely. May we create spaces in our homes, in our congregation, in our hearts, where the divine presence feels welcome. And may we merit to feel that presence dwelling amongst us every day. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm going to invite us to return now back to our prayer books. At this time, I'm also going to invite all of the kids in the room who want to help to come join Avi up here at the Ark. Don't do anything yet, but join Avi up here at the Ark. All kids are welcome to do so. As they're making their way up here, we are going to be on page 586. I'm going to invite the congregation to rise as we join together in familiar words with maybe a slightly less familiar tune.
Repeat after me. Ain't no, 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 ain't no. Together now. Alene le shabbat adon hakol, la teked v'aleot zemereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu bishmot adama, shelo sam elkeinu kahem, vegoran lenu kegoam olam einon, 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 einon. ואנחנו קוראים משתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שהוא נוטה שמיים ועושה ארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים עמד, ושירת ארצו, ושירת ארצו בגופר מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אינות, ומצווינו את מסולתו, כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום מהשבות באל המלך. כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, השמיים ממעל, והארץ מתחת אין עוד אין עוד.
We join together, page 591. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Love each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד. Ain't no, ain't no, ain't no, ain't no, ain't no, ain't no. Together. Ain't no.
For everyone else, you may be seated. As our prayers begin to draw to a close this Shabbat evening, we turn our thoughts to our loved ones who are no more. Tonight we remember two taken from us in the past 30 days, Carol Lise Rosen and Renee Smiley. We also think of all of those who passed away during the past year, Harvey Schwartzberg, Sandy Bertman, Joel Schechter, Millie Fine, Howard Rady, Arthur Wang, Judy Roheim, Zahava Gage, Steve Ginsburg, Lola Shahadi, Patricia Ragusa, Mary Adams, David Orlansky, Bruce Gellens, Larry Gottsegan, Betty Lipsy, Janet Gerwich, Derek Brownleader, Ruby Smolinski, Thomas Kleinpeter, Samuel Brooks, Dan Casson, and Gerard Doyce. We also think of those who died at this season in years past and whose family members are observing Yortzeit, anniversary of death, on this Shabbat. Adolf Heilborn, Albert Frankel, Karl Gdansky, Clarice Kaufman, Dorothy Arnold, Faye Bader Brownswig, Frida Zudima, Gertrude Margolis Tater, Harvey Schwartzberg, J. Hector Harris, Joseph Browd, Lazard Levy, Leo Lowentritt, Margaret Ackles-Shaw, Maurice Zudima, Myrtle Sanchez, Natalie Abramson-Weil, Norman E. Finson, Paul Hussman, Petra Gonzalez, Phil Berlin, Sam Kaplan, Samuel Schneider, Shirley Haas-Snyder, Sidney Johnson, Stanley Hirsch, Tilly Schneider, Victor Alphonse Saxey III, Willie Saltz, and William Katz. And on this Shabbat, we also remember the following people from Avi's family: Benjamin Vekhter and Sandor Rethelyi. If there are others you are remembering this Shabbat, if you'd like to share their names aloud, I invite you to do so. For all those whom we are remembering, we turn together to the words of Mourner's Kaddish, page 598, and I invite you to rise if it is your custom. Yitgadol v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirotei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dekol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ulamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'ar kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'ar kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Zikronam levracha, may all their memories be for a blessing. As together we say, Amen. I invite you to be seated as I invite Josh Usiskin to the bima representing our board to share some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Congratulations to Avi, Mazel Tov on Bar Mitzvah. Super exciting. 16 years ago to this day, I had my Bar Mitzvah and did Teruma.
Oh, that's very
So, very good Torah portion. So, Shabbat Shalom, welcome to the synagogue, and thank you all for joining us in celebration tonight. Tomorrow morning, Avi will do it again, so join us at 10:30 a.m. as he is called to the Torah as a Bar Mitzvah. On Sunday, you're all invited to join, and as we celebrate the holiday of Purim, we will begin with a creative retelling of the Purim story here in the sanctuary at 10 a.m., and then continue with fun, games, community, and food. Also later on Sunday, we'll have lifelong learning at 2, and then again at 3 o'clock in the library. As always, on Monday between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., join us for Mahjong, and then on Wednesday, join us at 1 p.m. to play Scrabble. There are a few tickets left for our fundraiser on Saturday, February 28th. We'll be having deli from Kenny and Ziggy's all the way from Houston, as well as fun music, dancing, and a silent auction. So get your tickets if you haven't already. And of course, immediately following services, all are invited and encouraged to join in the social hall for Oneg in honor of Avi. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Almost. One more thing. Come join us up here. I know that Avi just asked, can I go eat now? So I know that we're standing between you and Oneg. And friends, Oneg does not mean cookie, even though that is what we think it means, because many of us eat cookies at Oneg. Oneg means joy. So join us in the social hall in a moment. But let us first do a little bit more singing, and then we will sanctify Shabbat as we join
I'll cut
together.
her short. Don't worry, Rabbi.
I'm not worried. Avi wants a cookie. Sanctify Shabbat with Kiddush and with Motzi. So I'm going to invite Avi to go down to our ritual table and have his family are going to join him. Mary and Ilya and Ora, who's already ready for a little sister hug that I love it. And Sophia, you as well, join us. We are on page 123. Avi, can you take that Kiddush cup, lift it high in the air as I invite everyone to please rise as you can take the lid off of it, everybody face your friends and family as we join together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, Be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila l'mikra'e kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta, ve'otanu Mikol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchatanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Drink it up.
L'chaim! Is it good vintage wine, grape juice? What do we get for you there? Grape juice?
Very nice.
Ora, can you do us a favor? Can you uncover that beautiful challah that you see in front of you? You can finish it if you want, or you can, you already finished it. You can put it down. Let us join together in Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Eat it up.
Shabbat Shalom. Please come up and enjoy some beautiful challah made by one of our congregants, and then join us in the social hall for more treats and community. Shabbat Shalom.